the Steamboat Sailors and your Glenwood Springs Lady Demons. We appreciate those of you that come outside and support these girls playing basketball. Please do remember our social distancing guidelines so that we can keep having y'all come in and support Lady Demons basketball.
Hello everybody, welcome to some more Steamboat Sailors basketball. Today we bring you Steamboat Sailors against the Glenwood Springs Demons. We're going to get ready for the national anthem. All right, there we go. That's the end of the national anthem. We'll get this game started. First, there'll be the Lady Sailors taking on the Lady Demons from Glenwood Springs. The Lady Demons from Glenwood Springs are 4-1 in the league, so at the top of the league, whereas the Sailors are just coming off their very first victory and looking for their second one. We'll get to see the dynamic duo of Samantha Campbell and Erica Simmons again today. And hopefully they can pull out a win here against the Lady Demons. The 2 games before their first victory, they only lost by 4, so they've been playing tight games, so the chance of winning is a lot better than you would think. Let's throw a few thank yous to our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you these games. Yippa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat's Ace Hardware, and the all-new Steamboat Motors, and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. And the players take the court, ready to get this match underway. Samantha Campbell will be at the center court for the tip-off. And she will be tipping off against Gracie Dietrich, who's equally as tall as Samantha Campbell, so it looks like Samantha Campbell is definitely going to have her work cut out, and the Demons win the tip ball and push the ball up the court. And the first shot is missed, rebounded by Samantha Campbell. Erica Simmons brings the ball up the court, passes it off to Belize Berry, who had a good game last game. Over to Grace Harper, now to Campbell, and over to Simmons. Over to Daisy Wilson, back to Simmons, over to Berry, finds Harper, Simmons for 3, and just misses, very close, but just rolls off the rim, rebounded by Dietrich. And here comes Kenzie Winder for 2 for the Demons. And the Sailors getting a little taste of their own medicine here as the Demons start out the game in a full court press. Almost a turnover by the Sailors, but they retain the ball. It'll be Simmons inbounding the ball on the baseline. Full court press being put on by Glenwood Springs here. And again, Simmons having trouble getting the ball in. And they're going to change it up now. Grace Harper, somebody a little taller is going to try to bring in the ball from the baseline. She throws it into Daisy Wilson, almost intercepted by Dietrich of the Demons, and the Sailors will now try again to inbound the ball, this time even a little bit more underneath their basket. Only a minute gone by here in the game so far. They inbounded, almost thrown away again by the Demons. Again, it will be Sailor ball along the baseline. Not really much going on here, kind of stuck down on the end here as the Demons are making it tough for the Sailors to inbound the ball. Now they get it to Samantha Campbell, now to Simmons. Now they got a 2-on-1. She feeds it to Wilson through the hands, out of bounds. It'll be Demon ball. Sailors did a great job of breaking the press, just couldn't handle the ball when it got down near the basket. And the ball is inbounded to Johnson. Ella Johnson from Glenwood Springs has the ball. She picks up her dribble, being guarded tightly by Simmons, and she has nowhere to go with the ball. Referee was not making a count. I can see right here he wasn't counting that. It would have been close to a 5 count if he had been counting. And the ball goes out of bounds on Glenwood Springs. It's going to be Grace Harper for the Steamboat Sailors, inbounding the ball along the baseline. Again, a full court press by Glenwood Springs. This is a 2-0 score. Glenwood over the Sailors right now at the beginning of this game. And Bomberski has the ball. Now to Simmons, back to Bomberski, now to Wilson, now to Simmons. Bomberski looking for some help. Gets it back to Erica Simmons. She sets up the offense again. Pulls it out top. Smart play by Erica Simmons. Samantha Campbell now over to Bomberski, whose pass is intercepted by Widner, who has the only basket of the game so far. She's going to take another one, and she just misses that one. Rebounded, though, by Samantha Campbell, the rebounding machine. And here comes Erica Simmons up the court, makes a move, gets kind of trapped in the corner, gets out of it by getting it to Campbell. Now Bomberski, now Harper, now over to Wilson. Wilson back to Bomberski, looking for an open shot. Simmons, Bomberski back to Simmons. She's open. She shoots. Just misses. She had a big game last game and came up with a bunch of big shots. So far, the first two have not fallen for her. She's hustling back, though. Almost causes a turnover. Number 4 for Glenwood takes a shot. That was Suarez who missed that one. And it's going to be Steamboat ball. And it's going to be Grace Harper this time inbounding the ball. And the Lady Demons, for some reason, pulled back the full court press this time. Going to make it a little easier for the Sailors to bring the ball up court. 5:40 to go in the first quarter. It's 2-0 Lady Demons over the Lady Sailors. Simmons to Harper. Harper over to Wilson. Back to Harper. Back to Simmons. Back to Harper. Harper drives in. Can't get it to Samantha Campbell. Now they kick it back out top. Erica Simmons will settle everything down and start the offense in rotation again. Takes another shot. That one a little wild. Not very close on that one. Oh, Samantha Campbell, the great steal, drives in, draws the foul. That's what she did last game. That's what she's going to have to do this game. Stepped into the passing lane in the backcourt, stole the ball away from Dietrich. Made a nice move to the hoop. All they could do was foul her. Samantha Campbell now will be shooting 2 shots. 5:08 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0 Glenwood over Steamboat. First free throw, just a little shy. Hits front iron, bounces off. And now she'll attempt her second free throw. And that one rolls in for Samantha Campbell. And now they put their full court press on the Lady Demons. And the Demons now try to get it down on the blocks, but the height advantage of Samantha Campbell and the girl took the shot was too much, and Samantha Campbell blocked the shot. Now Steamboat ball as Erica Simmons brings it across midcourt. She passes to Campbell in the corner. Campbell makes a great move, drives the lane. And how there wasn't a foul called on that one, I don't even know. I think Samantha Campbell was a little surprised there was no foul called on that one. And it'll be Steamboat ball inbounding underneath the basket along the baseline. Trying to get it in, get it to Wilson, whose shot is blocked. but retrieved by Samantha Campbell, who just drives right back in, puts it off the glass. Oh, it just misses. And Wilson retrieves it, knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Number 4, Suarez for the Demons with the block shot. Daisy Wilson will come out. It looks like McLaughlin in for her. Caroline McLaughlin. Caroline McLaughlin will retrieve the ball at the top of the 3 points. Try to feed it to Simmons, hit out of bounds by Johnson of Glenwood. Erica Simmons inbounding. She gets it in to Warren, now to Simmons. Simmons takes a shot and out of bounds. That's an interesting call again there. I think their ball was short getting to the hoop because it was either blocked or fouled, but they gave the ball to the Lady Demons. And now into Dietrich. Dietrich tries to go up over Samantha Campbell. They can't get the ball to roll in. 4:18 to go in the first quarter. 2-1 is the score here. We got a hockey score going on at the beginning of this game. And here goes Erica Simmons, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Erica Simmons. Oh, no, they didn't. Who'd they call that? I think they called that on Warren for a block, an illegal screen. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2-1 Glenwood over Steamboat. And Johnson just drives, goes coast to coast, but then is blocked, it looked like, by Samantha Campbell, who's on her knees fighting for the ball. It's going to be a tie-up. And tie-up's going to go to the Demons. Winder is going to be inbounding the ball for the Demons, being guarded by Grace Harper. 3:56 to go in the first quarter. And there's a timeout on the floor. 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Demons 2, Sailors 1. We've had quite a few bank shots here to start out the game. Speaking of bank shots, the Yampa Valley Bank is the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and in Craig. And it's a beautiful day down here in Glenwood Springs. Had a lovely drive. Picked up some mag chloride on my car, so when I get back to Steamboat, I'll make sure that I go see Travis and the gang over at Mountain View Car Wash. They're always trying to help the Sailors clean up the competition. You can find them between town and the mountain on Highway 40, home of the Unlimited Wash Club. And the timeout's over, and the players take the court. It will be Demon ball underneath their basket along the baseline. They've got a new person now. It's going to be taken. This is Spires. Jocelyn Spires inbounding the ball, guarded by Grace Harper. Grace Harper not letting her get it in. Finally, the Demons get it in. And this is Rodriguez with the ball. Rodriguez for the Demons passes it over to Patillo. Patillo's holding the ball. She feeds it in. A shot by Spires is missed. Rebounded by Ennewald. Spires takes another shot, bounces around the rim, doesn't go, goes right into Campbell's hands. And Simmons will bring the ball up for Steamboat. Slowly taking her time, gets across midcourt. And another foul by the Steamboat Sailors on the screens. McLaughlin this time is the culprit of the foul. Kind of just threw her hip out as the defender was going by. Got called for the illegal screen. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. 2-1. Demons over the Sailors. And here comes Sorensen. Sorensen now. Oh, that's Sorensen and Inwood. And Campbell with the rebound. Campbell looking for some help. Gets it to Simmons. Couple travels I've seen so far, not called by the refs. They're not calling the travel too tight yet. Simmons now dribbling around, looking for some help, finds Daisy Wilson. Daisy Wilson looking for some help, and there's going to be a tie up here. That's going to be Sailor ball. Possession arrow was the Sailors. And it looks like it's going to be Grace Harper taking the ball out of bounds. Being guarded by Patillo. They throw it in to Warren. Warren looking for some help now. Gives it to Erica Simmons. Goes baseline. And they pushed her out of bounds. So that's going to be a foul on the Demons. Number 22. Enewald that time. And here comes Warren out of the game. Belize Berry back in. Got to get Belize Berry going. She had a great game in that victory the other day. Belize Berry now has the ball at the top of the key. Gives over to Samantha Campbell. Samantha Campbell has a player a little bit shorter than her on her. Should take her to the blocks. Does, but passes it off. Just misses. Was Wilson just off the front iron. And in the backcourt, Grace Harper gets called for a push. 2:28 to go in the first quarter. Still the score 2-1. Not a high-scoring game so far. But that's good for the Sailors because the Sailors just picking up their first victory of the year and going against the 4-1 Demons in league play. They're 5-1 overall. 22. This sounds like 22 again. Enewald that time with an illegal screen. She's got her second foul. The only point for the Demons so far comes from Samantha Campbell on a free throw. Now Belize Berry gets the ball from Simmons. Being guarded tightly by Rodriguez to the Demons. Now they give it to Simmons. Simmons makes a nice dribble move. Frees herself up. Now Wilson. Wilson gets blocked by Enewald. But stolen away by Berry. Puts it off the glass. What a bank shot. That's a Yampa Valley bank shot if I've seen one. 3-2 now. Sailors have a 1-point lead over the Lady Demons. And the Demons throw the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Sailor ball. 1:34 to go in the first quarter. 3-2. Sailors lead by 1 point over the Lady Demons. Erica Simmons brings the ball up the court, hands it off to Belize Berry. Belize Berry being guarded by Rodriguez. Oh, she goes around the back. Nice move by Berry, showing the dribbling skills. Oh, and that's a great play. Erica Simmons bounce pass to Campbell on the blocks, who puts it in off the glass and draws one. She's still down on the ground, feeling a little banged up on that play, but she'll be going to the line with a chance to make it 3. Another pushing foul called on the Demons. Well, why is that not an N1? I'm confused why that ball is being taken out from underneath. That should be a foul on the shot. It should be a shooting 1. And I thought that's what Coach was calling for. Samantha Campbell obviously shaken up as she limps off the court coming out. McLaughlin will go in for her. But it's an inbounded ball, so I guess the foul came after the shot. So the Sailors are winning 5-2 right now. A minute to go in the first quarter. Erica Simmons has the ball. She gives it to Berry. Back to Simmons. Simmons looking for some help, trying to get it into Wilson. She's just going to take it herself. Now gives to McLaughlin. Now to Berry. And there's another pushing foul by the Demons, who have a little pushing thing going on right now. Let's see who that was on. That was on Sorensen. That's her first foul. Samantha Campbell comes back in, this time for Daisy Wilson, and still has a little hitch in her giddy up. But she's a trooper, and she's back out there battling. They get the inbound pass to Berry. Berry dribbling, and that's another pushing foul, but they didn't call that one. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Demons. Easily could have been another pushing foul on Sorensen, but was not called. Grace Harper inbounding from the corner. That's an odd place to inbound the ball. She goes over Berry's head, but that's recovered by Simmons, who goes straight to the hole. Just misses a little too hard. Comes off. And there's a foul called on the Sailors, just getting a little over-aggressive on the rebound. It looks like that was on McLaughlin across the arms, they say. It's her second foul of the game. 44.9 seconds to go in the first quarter, 5-2. The Sailors looking for their second victory of the season over the Demons. Rodriguez now being guarded by Berry. She gives it up to, that's the wrong sheet. Sorry, she gives it up to Piteo. Piteo now over to Rodriguez. Looking to get it in. She's just going to drive. Now she dishes it out To back out to Mateo. Tries to work it in to Richardson, who's now in the game for the Demons. And both teams come down with the ball. Mateo and McLaughlin tie it up. Possession arrow goes to Glenwood Springs. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. 5 points Sailors, 2 points Demons. Inbounding the ball. The Spires. She gets it in. Now it's Mateo at the top of the three. She just takes a shot off the rim. Bounces around. Out of bounds, it looks like on Grace Harper. It's going to be Glenwood Springs ball. It's going to be Jocelyn Spires inbounding the ball for the Demons. Daisy Wilson's going to come in for Grace Harper. And Grace Harper's going to take a seat on the bench. Coach's going to give her a little bit of advice. Show her something on the board. As the Demons are inbounding with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter, they got to take a shot here. No one's taking it. And number 15, that's Spires, misses everything from the corner. So we go to the first break. 5 points for the Lady Sailors, 2 points for the Lady Demons. A quick shout out to Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. From drywall to lumber to a really good paint selection. You're one of those people that's ever wanted to paint your house but didn't know what color to use. They've got a great color system down there at Alpine Lumber. You can find them just past Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. We got 8 minutes on the board for the second quarter, getting ready to start here. So far it's been a pretty good battle. Sorry if my mask is causing some disruptive in the sound. There we go. Maybe that sounds a little better. Samantha Campbell doing what she always does, battling down low. Erica Simmons controlling the offense, getting help from Wilson, Harper, Barry, and McLaughlin so far. Warren has been in a little bit here or there. Now Simmons to Barry. Barry dribbling around up top. Tries to get it to Campbell. Oh, nice pass. Gives her down. Oh, the freight train comes down, but too hard off the glass. Rebounded by the Demons. Now as they push it up, Erica Simmons hounding her the whole way. Now stolen away by Campbell. And the ball, she is that calling a kick? Nope, they're calling a foul on the Demons. They're calling another pushing foul. See who that was on. And that was on number 3, Johnson of the Demons. That's her first foul. Pushing Samantha Campbell, who was looking to go on the fast break. Now Barry to Simmons. Barry's on the ground. Now gives it up to Simmons. Simmons way out by the half-court line. Being pressured by the defense of the Demons. She picks up her dribble. Now she gets it to Barry. They calm things down. And Johnson tries to take it from Barry. Barry makes a spin move, drives down, gets stopped by Rodriguez. Lucky Rodriguez doesn't get called for a push there. I guess they're just going to say incidental contact. Barry goes down out of bounds on the Sailors. Demons ball. And here come the Demons up the court. It's going to be Moser bringing the ball up. She feeds it in to Dietrich. Dietrich turnaround jumper misses. Rebounded Daisy Wilson. Erica Simmons will slowly bring the ball up the court. Looking for some help. A screen pick and roll there by Belize at the top of the key. Now Belize back to Simmons. Trying to get the ball down low, I imagine. Now Barry with a distant shot. Just shy. Looked, it was right on line. Just hit the front of the iron. Here's a fast break by the Demons. Campbell gets back. Nice pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts it off the glass and in. Draws a foul. It'll be an and one for the Lady Demons. 6:17 to go in the half. 5-4 Steamboat. With Pamela Rodriguez with a chance here to tie up the game at 5-5 if she makes this free throw. Too hard off the iron, but she gets her own rebound. tied up by the Sailors. No whistle. There's the whistle finally. Oh, that possession arrow, though, goes to the Demons, so the Demons retain the ball. Grace Harper back in the game. McLaughlin out. 5-4, Sailors over Demons. Inbound the ball. Rodriguez, who just took the free throws. Turnaround jumper, misses short. She's a scrapper. Scraps for the ball, takes it back. Now she gives it to Dietrich. Makes a cross-court pass over to Winder, who misses. Rodriguez again with the rebound. That's 3 offensive rebounds just down here at this time. Moser goes in for a shot on the blocks. She's outsized by Samantha Campbell, who gets called for the foul. And so Moser will be shooting 2 with 5:56 to go in the first half. And that one misses too hard off the back iron. Sailors are doing a fine job keeping this team that has a much better winning record over them in check so far. I would say right now the Demons just have a little bit more giddy up in their step and getting to the loose balls. Sailors need to start scrapping a little bit more to get to those loose balls. Now Simmons gives it into Barry, and that's quickly stolen away from her by Moser. Gives it out to Johnson. Who gives it over to Winder. Winder for 3, and she cashes that one. She was all alone, had open daylight to make that shot. 5:40 to go, and the Demons now take a 2-point lead. Now they steal the ball away from the Sailors as they inbound the ball. Moser from the corner. Ooh, is halfway down, comes back out, rebounded by Rodriguez. She's an offensive rebounding machine. The Sailors having a hard time with this full court pressure. Samantha Campbell said, I'm not having anything to do with it. I'm just going to go straight up the court. And all they could do to stop her was basically body check her out of bounds. That was about as close to a hockey body check as you're going to ever see in basketball. Basically put her against the boards on that one. 5:22 to go in the first half. Demons are up by 4, 9-5. Erica Simmons shooting 1-1 from the free throw line now. Oh, and she makes the first one. That's a great one for Simmons. Getting her first points of the game, 9-6. She can cut it down to a 2-point game with this one. Oh, off the front iron, but she can get the rebound. It's a battle for the ball. That should be out of bounds, Demons, and it is. Sailors get the ball. It'll be Belize Berry taking it out of bounds. Being guarded by Moser. To get it into Campbell. She's got a lane. She drives it too hard. Again, Sailors getting down low and not using the backboard. Ball goes up and over the rim. Now Moser for a 3 from the top of the key. Almost went down. Oh no, Harper has the ball now. Gives it to Simmons. Almost lost the ball in the backcourt to Dietrich. Now Moser takes control, brings it up. Simmons now being guarded by Moser. She just goes straight to the hole. Misses, but Campbell with the rebound, and she puts that one in nice and easy. Samantha Campbell doing what she does. Demons pushing it up. 4:42 to go, 9-6. Yeah, that score's not right. They didn't change the score. Should be 9-8 or 11. They messed up the score, so they've got me messed up. Score is not right.
Check the score. I don't think it's right.
They didn't count Samantha Campbell's last basket, but they're telling us it's right, so I'm confused. Okay, so Dietrich of the Demons has the ball. And it's shot missed. A scramble for the ball. Tie up. That one's going to go to the Sailors. Thank you. Now they've corrected the score. We knew we were right. It's 11-8. Demons over the Sailors. Sailors have the ball. Full court press. And now they get the ball to Simmons. Oh, now they call a travel? All right, that one's a travel on the Sailors. It's going to give the ball to the Lady Demons. There's been quite a few travels in this game. He just decided that was the one he wanted to call. 4:10 left to go in the half. 11-8. Demons over the Sailors. Moser, three-pointer. She finally gets one to fall. Oh, that's Johnson. I apologize. That's actually her second. And they steal the inbound pass, but Simmons takes it right out of their hands. Now she's driving the court. Pulls it up. Tries to feed Campbell. Johnson jumps in the passing lane. Takes it away. The ball. They push it up. Give it to Dietrich. She's all alone. She holds it. Finds Johnson again. That should be only a 2, but I don't know if the ref saw that was on her foot was on the line. Missed the shot. Rebound Demons. Winder now with the ball, trying to feed it into Dietrich, who does. Blocked by Samantha Campbell. And that's a pushing foul, it looked like, on Samantha Campbell. Let's see if that's the call. 45, just a chop across the arms. 3:31 to go, 14-8. The Demons now kind of starting to expand their lead on the Sailors. The full court press is certainly battling as hard as they can against this Demon team that by record shows that they're a little bit better of a team, but we'll see as the Sailors have battled them tightly here in the first half. Give a quick shout out to Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing tools, and grills and gardens and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat in the Curve Plaza. And this is the biggest crowd we have seen at a high school basketball game this season. It looks like Glenwood Springs is allowing parents of the players into the stands and nobody else. So again, not very many people in the stands, but just more than we have seen at like Eagle Valley, who didn't allow anybody into the gym. And here we go. It's got 3:31 to go in the first half. 14-8, Demons over the Sailors. Johnson on the line, shooting for the Demons. And she makes that one. That's going to make it 15-8. Ella Johnson. Ella Johnson with her second one. That one's too hard, comes off. Dietrich for the Demons, rebounds it, kicks it back out. Shot, three-pointer miss. Sailors get it. Bomberski controls it, gives it up to Simmons. Simmons now bringing the ball up across midcourt. Gives it the ball to Warren. Now Simmons, now to Bomberski. Now Campbell. Campbell makes a nice move, just drives it in, puts it off the glass, gets her own rebound, and puts that one in. Samantha Campbell doing it all right now. 15-10. 3:05 to go in the first half. The Demons now pushing the ball up the court. Winder with the ball on the blocks. She makes the nice easy shot off the glass. 17-10. Demons who go into a full court press. Now Johnson picks the ball from Simmons, gives the ball to Rodriguez, who's fouled in the key, down in the paint. It looks like that might have been against Simmons. Nope. That was against Warren, her second foul. 2:46 left to go in the first half. Rodriguez takes a shot, and a little short off the front iron. 17-10, Demons over the Sailors, and the Demons basically swap out the entire squad right after I learned all their names. I feel like the coach did that on just to mess with me. All right, 2:46, Rodriguez, second one is nothing but net, making it 18-10, 8-point lead now from the Demons, and they go back into the full court press. They give it to Campbell, who's going coast to coast. Oh, no, she decided to pull it up. Simmons with the ball. Bomberski makes a move, drives down, changes her mind, gives it back out to Simmons. Okay. Grace Harper to Simmons, sorry. Misses the shot off. Rebounded here by the Demons as they push it up. That's Rodriguez. Over to Suarez. And there's a big scrap for the ball. Sorensen was in there for the Demons. And I guess the possession arrow, I can't keep up with these possession arrows. It's going to the Demons. Seems like all the possession arrows seem to go to the Demons. 2:08 left to go in the first half. 18-10. Lady Demons over the Lady Sailors. Suarez back into the game for the Demons. Spires inbounding for the Demons, and they can't get it in. Knocked out of bounds by the Sailors. It'll stay with the Demons. And we'll see what they're going to do here. Having trouble getting it in. Now the Campbell with the steal. Gives it up to Simmons, who's going to bring it up the court. 2 minutes to go in the first half. 18-10. Demons over the Sailors. Sailors with the ball. Bomberski being challenged out top. Picked up her dribble. A little bit of trouble. And Erica Simmons now with the ball. Makes a move. Drives the lane. Passes out to Samantha Campbell. And there's a whistle on that play. They call number 14. Pamela Rodriguez with a push. Minute 42 left to go in the first half. 18-10 still is the score. Erica Simmons on the line. Shooting a 1-on-1. And that's a nice stroke. Puts that one right in. Erica Simmons getting it done from the free throw line today. I'd like to see her start hitting some of those long shots like she did the other day. And that one rolls off the side. So she made one of the two. And now the Demons just push it right up the court. The Sailors get back. Campbell has the ball. Gives it off to Simmons. And now they're going to push it back up. Oh, that's a walk. Yeah. That one was on Kenna Harrison. No, I'm sorry. That was number 21, Olivia Warren. Olivia Warren just kind of stumbled. It wasn't really her fault. Just kind of tripped a little bit. And it was a travel. Now the Demons have the ball. Spires goes behind the back, showing her dribbling skills. Goes right, coast to coast, goes right around. Samantha Campbell makes the shot, but they say the foul is on the floor. And Samantha Campbell kind of doing a little hip check to her. Gets the blocking foul. That's three. That's 3 penalties on Samantha Campbell. That is not good for Steamboat with 1:17 left to go in the first half. Spires with her free throw makes a nice stroke. 19-11, pushing the score back up to an 8-point lead for the Demons. Campbell's going to have to sit for the rest of the half with those 3 fouls. Belize Berry will come in for her. And Spires makes her second one, so it's 2 of 2 that time for Spires. 20-11, about 1:15 to go in the first half. And the Sailors break the press, and Simmons is going to go straight to the hole. Misses, but a great rebounded right there by Grace Harper, who puts it in for 2. Those are her first 2 points of the game. Great play by Harper. 20-13 now. Demons over the Sailors. 55 seconds, a give and go. That was a travel, not called. Nope, it is called. There it is. A little late on the whistle. Thought they were going to call a foul on the Sailors, but it actually did go the Sailors' way, and it was a travel. I'm glad he recognized that one. And Barry trying to get the ball in. She's struggling. That's an ill-advised pass. Tried to throw it all the way to midcourt with a baseball pass. Hit out of bounds by Suarez of the Demons. So it'll be Sailor ball. Grace Harper inbounding it. Gives it to Simmons. Defense falls back. Simmons brings it across midcourt with no problem. Gives it up to Warren, who gives it to Bomberski. Over to Barry. Barry now to Simmons, and just a little too hard on the bounce pass. Simmons couldn't control it, and it goes out of bounds. And 38 seconds to go. 20 points for the Demons, 13 for the Sailors. That could have been a backcourt violation there, but it wasn't. And Suarez drives the lane and is fouled by the Sailors. That one is on, I think it was on Warren. Oh, it was on Simmons. It's on Simmons, her first foul. And Suarez misses her first one. 20 points Demons, 13 Sailors. 29.5 seconds left to go in the first half. Second free throw for Suarez. Lane violation. Suarez came across the line before the ball had hit the rim. Sailors ball. Grace Harper inbounding the ball. Full court press by the Demons. The Sailors have struggled with this today, and again they struggle again. Suarez just steals the ball away. Gives the ball to Spires at the top, being guarded by Simmons. Spires makes a round the back move, goes straight down the lane, puts it off the glass with a finger roll. Steph Curry-ish style play there, and gets that to fall. Now Simmons pushing it up, drawing a foul. 11.9 to go in the first half. 22 points Demons, 13 for the Sailors. Erica Simmons just beating this press on her own, and they don't have any answer for her, so they just keep body checking her and getting fouled. So Simmons again going to the free throw line. She keeps making this. She'll help the Sailors stay in this game. First free throw, hard off the iron. That rebounded. She gets her own rebound in the corner, though, kind of trapped, looking for some help. Gives it into Warren. Timeout by the coach. Saw him in a little bit of trouble. Calls timeout from the bench. And that's a good, safe move. And sometimes when people aren't safe, they might wreck into your car. And if that happens, go visit Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you are always meeting by accident. Russell's Auto Salon, they come highly recommended. Also, let's give a shout-out to the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. Whether buying or selling, the Paoli Group has you covered. 11.9 seconds left to go in the first half. 22-13, a 9-point lead here by the Demons. It'll be Sailor ball. Taking it out of bounds will be Belize Berry on the baseline. Let's see what coach draws up for him. Setting some screens. People are rolling around. It's going to be Harper down low. She puts it off the glass. Another great shot by Grace Harper. That's 2 for her now. She's up to 4 points. They needed that. 5 seconds to go. 22-15. Spires travel before she gets the shot off. Really should be about 3 seconds on the clock, but I don't think anybody's going to take the time to really argue it. 2.3 seconds left for the Sailors to get one more shot off before halftime here. And they get it into Warren. Warren needs to take a shot. Just needs to throw it. She does not. Just dribbles the clock out. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that play. So we're going to go to halftime here in Glenwood Springs, Colorado, with the Lady Demons of Glenwood Springs with 22 points and your Sailors 15. We'll be right back after this halftime.
Just go ahead. Yeah, just go. It doesn't matter. No, I don't unplug it.
What one, this one?
Oh, you want to go all the way around? You got to hand that. I'll be back.
Hey, Brian, we're going to unplug the camera real quick and try to adjust, get it set up a little bit better. It's a little wobbly.
Going into the cafeteria and main lobby. Last night we got a little tight down here. And we've got to be very careful to keep everyone spread out. So
for some Flash Oak Farm. Honestly, I think we just need to pick it up. Yeah, Ash.
All right, we're back here in Glenwood Springs. We got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go before the tip-off of the second half. Let's give a quick shout-out to our sponsors that make this happen. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations both in Steamboat and Craig. Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. Mountain View Car Wash, helping the sailors clean up the competition. You can find them between town and mountain on Highway 40, home of the Unlimited Wash Club. And also the Powder Claws. Make sure you call them about the Powder Claws. That's a $75 mini detail. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. And Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware and plumbing, gardening, tools, and other things, offering you knowledgeable advice and helpful service from quality products found at West Steamboat in the Curve Plaza. And the all-new Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service. Shop them online with steamboatmotors.com. Also, West Steamboat on Highway 40. And the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help with all your real estate needs. Whether buying or selling, the Paoli Group has you covered. This is KTYV, Steamboat Springs. 1 minute to go before we start the second half with the Lady Demons, 22 points, and your Lady Sailors, 15. Sailors need to find some answers, finding themselves a little bit in trouble here with their powerhouse forward, Samantha Campbell, in some foul trouble to start the second half here. She'll be starting the second half with 3 fouls. Erica Simmons has been getting it done by trying to beat the press. The Demons have been throwing a mean press at them. She's been just taking it and running with it, and the only answer they've had for her is the body checker. So she's been getting it done from the free throw line, and they've gotten a lot of help today from Grace Harper, who's made a couple great shots down the stretch in the second quarter to help the Sailors close the gap that they had let the Demons get on them. We got 8 minutes on the clock, and the ball is inbounded to Erica Simmons. And Erica Simmons now setting up the offense for the Sailors. Tries to get the ball to Barry. She does. Barry, it was a hit at first, but Barry retrieved it. Gets it into Samantha Campbell. There's a scrap. Campbell again on the floor, fighting for it. Gets it to Harper. Harper off the glass. Oh, just misses. Harper, another great chance there. Now the Demons have the ball. They ring it up. It's Johnson. Johnson looking for some help. Moser gets it into Dietrich. Dietrich turns around. Jumper misses. She was guarded by Samantha Campbell. She's probably not used to someone being as tall as her. Samantha made it hard for her. She missed. Just about 45 seconds gone by here in the third quarter. Simmons a little tied up. And then now they call a 5-second call, saying she held the ball a little too long. And 1 minute has now passed in the second half. 22-15, Demons over the Sailors. Moser now over to Spires for the Demons. Finds Johnson. Johnson being guarded by Belize. They switch off now. Daisy Wilson guarding Johnson. And a 3-second call on Dietrich down low, standing in the paint. Barry will inbound the ball to Simmons. The Demons not coming out with the full court press yet on the Sailors. And Simmons now will get the offense running. She'll dribble to one side of the court, try to get it to Campbell. Can't. Now gives it to Belize. Now tries to get it to Campbell, but Dietrich steps in the middle of the lane. But the Sailors aren't giving up on it, and Campbell steals it, puts it off the glass, and draws the foul on Dietrich. She'll be shooting 2 on this one.
It's the robbery.
And 6:21 to go here in the third quarter. Samantha Campbell shooting 2. And the first one just shy of the rim. It caught nothing but net, but unfortunately was the outside of the net. 6:21 to go. 22-15. Glenwood over Steamboat. Samantha Campbell this time, nothing but net. That one goes through the heart of the middle. So 22-16. Demons push it up quick, but the Sailors get back just as quick, and they get the rebound. And now Simmons will push it up. Sailors coming out with some. Oh, right to Campbell. But Campbell could have just handled that pass. She would have had an open lane to the hoop. Unfortunately, it goes off the fingertips and out of bounds. It's going to be Glenwood ball. Glenwood goes with a big throw out to midcourt, but they actually get away with it. Johnson now pushes it up to Dietrich. Dietrich over Campbell. Doesn't get it to fall. Out of bounds on Glenwood. It's going to be Steamboat ball. And it'll be Erica Simmons now coming up, controlling the ball for the Sailors. 5:52 to go in the third quarter. 22-16. Glenwood over Steamboat. She goes baseline, gives it to Wilson. Wilson, oh, it's a nice try now. Oh, no. I don't know about that call. Called Samantha Campbell with a push. I try not to be too biased when I make these calls, but that didn't look like a push to me. I don't know where that one came from, but that hurts them because that gives her 4 fouls, and we still got 5.5 minutes to go just here in the third quarter. Steamboat loses Samantha Campbell. It's going to be a real big uphill battle for them. And a good pass there by Moser to Dietrich, who doesn't make the shot but will draw the foul and shoot 2. And who's this foul on? That one's on 24, Daisy Wilson. That's going to be her first. Dietrich shooting 2 free throws here. Hits the front iron but gets the members roll. Goes right in, 23-16 now. The Demons starting to extend their lead. And that one does not go. Campbell gets the rebound, outlets it to Barry. Barry's bringing the ball up the court. Barry had a big day in the game that they came up with their win. Like to see her get going. Simmons gets it down low to the blocks for Campbell. Campbell makes the strong move to the hoop, gets the foul called. She'll be shooting 2. That foul was on Dietrich. That's going to be her second. Samantha Campbell shooting 2 here. 23-16. Glenwood over Steamboat. That one's a nice stroke. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 23-17. And same thing with the second one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. So she makes both. 23-18. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Guarding Dietrich. Dietrich makes a nice turnaround. Shot off the glass. 25-18 now the Demons over the Sailors. Barry and Simmons having trouble in the backcourt, but Simmons gains control of it now. She's just going to take it herself and dribble. And they're going to call a 10-second. Took the Sailors too long to get across midcourt. And it's going to be Johnson into Moser for the Demons. And now Johnson has the ball. Johnson's going to dribble to the free throw line. And 21 White, that's Dietrich. That's going to be her third foul. And she's going to go to the bench. Winder's going to go to the bench. And Sorez and Enewald are going to come back in. That's the thing I've noticed about the Demons. Even if Dietrich does get in a little bit of foul trouble, they seem to have plenty of substitutions that are pretty good. They don't seem to lose too much if they lose a player. Whereas I don't know if the Sailors can have an answer if Samantha Campbell ends up fouling out. And coach is just going with her. She's got 4 fouls. And he's just left her in the game. He has not pulled her out. And Simmons over to Barry. Now Harper. Harper feeling the hot hand, but she gets blocked. Ball goes off the Demons and out of bounds. And it's going to be Grace Harper taking the ball out of bounds here along the baseline underneath her basket. Looking to get it to somebody. And she's going to go with Wilson. Wilson's going to put it up. She's going to miss. And no, Campbell needs to just back off. No, that's going to be her 5th foul. That's going to be her 5th foul. She needed to back off and just let the girls score that point. That's going to be her 5th foul. So Samantha Campbell's going to foul out with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in just the 3rd quarter. Very upset, not very happy. You can see it in her eyes. This is going to be an uphill battle now for the Sailors without Samantha Campbell. That's one of those ones where I know you don't want to give her the breakaway, but it would have been better off if she just let the girl go. It wasn't really her fault. Feet got tangled. But if feet get tangled, you're still going to be the one that gets called for the foul. The Demons trying to get it up and in, but we're unable to, and now it'll go to the Sailors. With 4:09 left to go in the 3rd quarter, 25-18. The Sailors trying to crawl their way back into this game. Erica Simmons looking to try to get to someone, gets it to Barry. Oh, and the pass is stolen by Spires, who just puts an easy layup in. Now Bomberski trying to bring the ball up. Now she's trapped. Nowhere to go with it. Gives it to Simmons finally. They break the press. They can slow things down. Coach Ibarra is going to call timeout. And the timeout is called with 3:51 to go in the 3rd quarter, 27-18. And again, in case you missed it, Samantha Campbell fouls out in the 3rd quarter of the game here. She's running down the court. Their feet got tangled. It was quite the collision to the floor. You find yourself in a big collision, make sure you call Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon. They come highly recommended. The coaches have got the boards out, drawing up their plays, telling them what they want to do. We got, after this game, don't forget, we're bringing you the boys varsity game between the Glenwood Springs Demons and your number 1 leaders in the Western Conference at a 6-0 league record and a 7-0 overall record. Your Steamboat boys varsity team looking to go 8-0 and stay in the top ranks of the state rankings of Colorado 4A basketball. Simmons with a long 3, just misses. Rebound by Suarez. Now Rodriguez will bring the ball up for them. Being guarded by Barry. Gives the ball over. And that's down to Enewald. Enewald makes a nice move. Doesn't get it to fall. Scramble for the ball. Enewald comes up with it. Gives it over to Sorensen. Takes a shot, misses. Now Sorensen gets it back. Goes in. Oh, no. Looked like it was going to be an and one, but they call it travel. So no score there. 27-18. 3:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Sailors still struggling to beat this press. And here comes Bomberski. Now she gives it up to Simmons. Seems to be the only one that can break the press right now. But she's struggling. She loses control. And as she's on the floor, she's fouled by Sorensen of Glenwood Springs. That's going to be her 2nd foul. Bomberski will be inbounding the ball from out of bounds to Belize Berry. He'll take it in. Brings it to the top of the key, finds Simmons. Back to Barry. Barry's going to take the 3. Oh, just misses. Daisy Wilson now battling for the out of bounds. And, throws it off of Suarez. Sailors will maintain the ball here. And here having a hard time getting it in. She just throws it in the middle, but Simmons there, puts it up, misses. Now Sorensen, it's a 3-on-1 with Bomberski back, a 4-on-1. Gives it to Rodriguez, easy layup. That's a well-run, fast break play by the Demons. 29-18 now. The Demons expanding their lead. Simmons tries to inbound it, gets blocked by Enewald. Bodies go to the floor. We got a tie-up. Nope, we got a foul. Believeberry with a grab. And let's see, that's her second foul. And it looks like Warren in for Berry. And the Lady Demons inbound the ball. It'll be Sorensen bringing the ball up for the Demons, being guarded by Simmons. She gives it over to Patillo, who gives it to Suarez, who makes another basket, goes in, just lays it off the glass. Oh, and that's an interesting play there, but the Sailors trying to break the press. Now it's Bomberski with the ball. Still haven't got across midline. Now they do. Oh, but then it's stolen by Sorensen. Now stolen away by Erica Simmons. He knocks it out of bounds. Erica Simmons looks at the coach and says, I'm exhausted. You got to get me out. So she's now going to be replaced by Richardson. Annalise Richardson. I think this is the first time I've called her name all season. Annalise Richardson comes in for Erica Simmons. Samantha Campbell out for the game. And Suarez drives in and draws a foul, so she'll be shooting 2. If they called that on the shot, I think they did. Yep, on the shot. So Suarez will be shooting 2 for the Demons. Second game in a row, the Sailors have been out without Josie Foote. I'm sure they're missing her absence. And Suarez a little short on that one. 1:49 to go in the first half, 31-18. And Suarez with her second shot. Puts it up, misses that one. Rebounded by Sorensen. Now gets it out to Rodriguez, who finds Patillo. Patillo trying to get it into Suarez, who's doing a good job of blocking out Richardson, but misses her turnaround jumper. Rebounded by Daisy Wilson. Now Bomberski bringing the ball up for the Sailors. 31-18. Demons over the Sailors. And Olivia Warren that time with a little stutter step gets called for a travel. 1:27 left to go in the third quarter. 31-18. Demons over the Sailors. And here comes Sorensen bringing the ball up. Just going coast to coast now. Bounce pass to Onewald. Almost becoming a little too easy without Samantha Campbell in the game. They don't have an answer for their talls. The tall girls are... And they're going to call a blocking foul, that one, on Onewald, as Bomberski was bringing the ball up the court. Maybe went a little the Sailors' way on that call, but we'll take it. And here's Bomberski with the ball, gives it to Richardson. Dangerously close to a double dribble, but gets it over to Bomberski. Now to Warren, now to Richardson, now to Harper. Harper gives it to Bomberski. She just misses her shot. Rebound now by Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Sorensen, who gets bodied up by Bomberski. She'll be shooting 2. 33-18. Glenwood Springs over Steamboat. 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And here comes the first attempt from Sorensen. And she hits the front iron and she gets a member's roll. So the ball falls in there. And now she, with 40 seconds left basically to go here in the third quarter, she'll take her second one, and that one is nothing but the bottom of the net. 35-18. The Glenwood Springs still expanding their lead here on the Sailors. And they're still coming with a full court press, and now Warren has it picked away from her by Patillo. And Patillo goes to the hole and gets fouled by Warren. She'll be shooting 2. Steamboat just trying to hold on here the best they can. Patillo will be shooting 2 for the Lady Demons. 35-18, Glenwood over Steamboat. A little hard that time off the back iron. And she makes her second one. So 36-18, Glenwood Springs over Steamboat Springs. The battle of the Springs. Bomberski picked up her dribble in the backcourt. Now gets it to Richardson, but it's a scrap at midcourt. That's going to be Glenwood Springs ball on possession arrow. So Glenwood will take over the ball with 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And here's this one, Sorensen feeds it into Sorez. Sorez finds Patillo, back to Sorez, being guarded by Bomberski, who does a good job, but nobody boxes out Patillo. Now there's a scramble for the ball. Richardson for Steamboat comes down with the rebound, and it's going to be Bomberski taking a half-court shot. Doesn't fall. So we're here at the end of the third quarter. It's 36-18. Glenwood Springs over Steamboat Springs. And Steamboat just battling. At this point, they're just giving it all their heart to try to battle and do the best they can. Remember, the Sailors are the first ones coming off their first victory of the season, and they were very excited for that, and they deserved it. And now they're battling a team that's 4-1 and has handled many teams that have already beat the Sailors. And they're showing right now to be just a little too much for the Lady Sailors to handle with a 36-18 lead. So the players are now going back onto the court for the fourth quarter of this one. And again, thank you for listening. And if you're listening to us, you can listen to us on either 105.7 or on 97.7 on your FM dial. You can stream us. We are on YouTube, but today it's not under Sailors Athletics. Today you can stream us on the Steamboat Radio YouTube page. And now the Sailors have the ball. It's going to be Warren dribbling around the outside. Gives it to Bomberski. Her shot's blocked, but nice rebound by Grace Harper. Grace Harper puts it in. Grace Harper's got 6 points on today. Having a good game is Grace Harper. Cutting the lead down to 16 points, 36-20. Winder now takes a Euro step, two-handed underhand layup. And somehow the refs give her a break on that one. Call the foul on Grace Harper. No, I guess at 24. My apologies. That's on Wilson. Daisy Wilson with that foul. That's her second. Winder now taking the free throw. She hits the front iron, gets a member's bounce. Big, giant Euro step Winder went to the hole with. Gets bailed out by the referees. And she puts that one too hard. But Dietrich now the tallest one on the court. Now that Samantha Campbell's not out there. Easy with the rebound. Now Johnson with the ball. She's got a nice stroke, and she just puts that one through. 39-20, 7-17 left to go in the game. Bomberski now. The Demons not letting up. Still full court pressuring the Steamboat Sailors. I'm thinking as this lead gets any bigger, they might as well pull off the full court press, but they're still pressing. Bomberski now to Richardson. Richardson looking for some help. Finds Bomberski down into Wilson. Back out to Bomberski. Bomberski dribbling around. Now gives it to Richardson. Richardson just gets the ball knocked out of her control and out of bounds, so it'll be Steamboat ball. 39-20. Glenwood Springs over Steamboat Springs. Your Lady Sailors taking on the Lady Demons. Ooh, nice play there by Bomberski. She gets it back out. Bomberski now finds Warren. Back to Bomberski. Over to Richardson. Daisy Wilson puts up a shot from way outside. Finds the back iron. And now here comes Moser up to Winder to Dietrich. Dietrich out to Johnson, who has the nice stroke. She gives it up to Moser. Johnson to Dietrich. Down into... rebounded by Grace Harper. That last shot was put up by Richardson of Glenwood Springs. I've got something messed up here. Okay, that's all right. My numbers are getting a little messed up here. Bomberski now to Grace Harper. Grace Harper, big game today. It looks like she was fouled. Someone grabbed her arm as she was going up for the shot. They're going to call it on the floor? They are. I don't know. Looked to me like she was just starting to go up when they grabbed the arm, but they're going to say she was still on the floor. 5:33 left to go in the game. 39-20. Glenwood over Steamboat. And on the inbound pass, I guess the ball hit the baseline or something, out of bounds. It's Glenwood ball, 5:30 to go. A controlled lead here by the Demons, who just turned it over to Daisy Wilson. Daisy Wilson now gives it up to Warren. Erica Simmons on the bench. Samantha Campbell on the bench. Belize Berry on the bench. It looks to me like right now, with 5:14 left to go and a timeout on the floor, 39-20, it looks like a 20-point lead. 19-point lead here for the Lady Demons, that Coach Ibarra is just using this opportunity to give some of the girls who don't get a lot of playing time some playing time, with Erica Simmons and Belize Berry both sitting on the bench. Again, if you're just joining us, Samantha Campbell fouled out in the third quarter, making it hard on the Sailors, but she's banged up. She's definitely hurt her ankle a couple of games ago, and I think that ankle has been bothering her all game. And now after she's fouled out, she's on the bench with ice on her ankle. So Campbell definitely, gave it all she had. I think she was working with a flat tire, and eventually it just gave out. And Grace Harper with a shot. Oh, just misses. And there's a battle on the floor, and it's a tie-up. Olivia Fox is who I should have been calling. I was calling her Richardson earlier. I didn't realize that's Olivia Fox that's in the game. Grace Harper with a rebound, and the ball is taken away from her. They feed it up to Dietrich, and then holds it back. Moser to Johnson. Johnson into Onewald. Gets it to Dietrich. Puts it off the glass. Just misses. Olivia Fox with the rebound. And Olivia Fox will bring the ball up for the Sailors. I apologize to any of her family that were listening to the game. Didn't realize that it was her that was playing when I was calling her Richardson. Now Olivia Fox with a shot. Oh, off the rim. Rebounded by the Demons. And I don't know why. That's an interesting dribble. No foul, no penalty though. And it's going to be Johnson. Johnson comes up, bounce pass into Onewald. Onewald makes a move. And she just gets her own rebound. Sailors are scrapping, doing the best they can. As Winder now and the Demons pull it out and just start working some clock. 4 minutes to go in the game. 39-20. Feeds it into Dietrich. Nice turnaround play on the blocks that just put a nice little kiss off the glass. 41-21. And now the Demons have definitely pulled back the full court press. And Warren now with the ball. Gives it up to Bomberski. Bomberski gives it over to Olivia Fox. Olivia Fox now to Wilson. Back to Olivia Fox, but stolen by Moser on the sideline. And Olivia Fox is going to foul her. And Glenwood Springs is going to do a 5-person swap here. All 5 players on the court are coming off. And Group B is coming on, and it's not like it's a small Group B. This is all the players coming in for the Demons are just as good as all the players going out, so this doesn't do anything for them. And like I said, it looks like Coach Ibarra is giving a lot of players that don't get a lot of playing time a little extra playing time today, with it being a 21-point lead with 3:25 left to go in the game. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense. The Sailors been playing a lot of basketball lately, and they're a little banged up. Erica Simmons has been playing entire game. She's tired. Samantha Campbell with ice on the foot. She's banged up. Now Daisy Wilson will also take a seat. I think Belize Berry must be back in. She is. So for your Lady Sailors, it's Harper, Bomberski, Warren, Fox, and Berry on the court. 3:25 left to go in the game. 41-20 Demons. And that is Moser with that free throw, so it's going to be 42-20. Moser taking her second shot here. And off the iron and rebounded by Warren, who gives the ball to Berry. And Berry brings the ball up, gives the ball to Bomberski. Bomberski makes a pass, tries to get it to Berry. Suarez for, I'm sorry, that's Rodriguez for the Demons. Saw that pass coming a mile away, was able to get in the way, but just knocked it out of bounds. So now it's the Sailors' ball with Belize Berry giving it to Bomberski. Just about 3 minutes left to go in the game here. 42-20, Glenwood over Steamboat. And Berry gives it to Bomberski. Can't seem to get it in, tries to get it in, turns around, now feeds it back out. It's going to be Sorensen and Berry. Sorensen misses. Patillo gets the rebound, tries to go back up. Fouled hard by Olivia Fox. Olivia Fox, though, showing good sportsmanship, helping her up, making sure she knew she didn't mean to hurt her. 2:47 left to go in the game. It's going to be, I believe, Patillo. Yep, Patillo shooting these free throws. Front iron does not get it to fall. 42-20, still Glenwood over Steamboat. 22-point lead. 2:47 left to go in the game. And she sinks that one. It's 43-20 and 2:47 to go. And the Sailors now bringing the ball up will be Berry. Berry to Bomberski. Bomberski now looking for some help. Finds Olivia Fox. Olivia Fox now kind of gets herself in the corner. She's going to have to try to find some help. And she just dribbled long enough to get Patillo to foul her. No bonus yet, though, for the Sailors. So Olivia Fox will be the one taking the ball out of bounds here. Oh, and here we go. We're going to take Warren out. With the rebound, another tie-up, possession arrow, Glenwood Springs. Coach has never done coaching. Coach Ibarra still coaching his players. 2:19 left to go in the game. That's Anna Wall dribbling. It looked like she was dribbled off her foot, but they're going to say it was off a Sailor. Sorensen for Glenwood Springs will be inbounding the ball underneath her basket on the baseline. Gives it up to Patillo, just takes the shot, and she hits it about a 14-footer. 45-20. And they extend their lead now to 25. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game here. Belize Berry now looking to get it into somebody. Throws it to Olivia Fox, just a bit too high. Olivia Fox was unable to bring that pass in. So 1:56 to go, 25-point lead for the Glenwood Springs Demons. Don't forget, right after this game, we'll be bringing you the boys varsity game. Glenwood Springs boys team, not necessarily as good as they've been in past years, but Steamboat playing their third game in 4 days will certainly be battling fatigue. Sorensen for Glenwood. Hits front iron, doesn't fall. The Sailors will be battling fatigue in the next game. Trying to go 8-0 on the season. Trying to go 7-0 in the Western Conference. And here comes the Sailors. 46-20 now is the Demons lead. Bomberski tries to throw it to Erica Simmons. Again, just a bit too high. Erica Simmons, all of about maybe 5 feet tall. Needed to have about 8 more inches on her to catch that pass. And she's scrapping like she always does. Makes the Demons throw the ball out of bounds. But it was off a Steamboat player, so it'll be Demon ball. Rodriguez has it, guarded by Simmons at midcourt. Erica Simmons still just playing tough. And there's almost a great steal by Harper. Goes to Patillo. She puts up a shot, misses. Now rebounds Simmons. 1:16 left to go in the game. Up to Olivia Fox. Olivia Fox puts the shot up, hits the under part of the iron, comes back down. Now Erica Simmons again on the floor, just scrapping for the ball. Fox tries to get it to Harper. It's stolen away by Spires. Spires who traveled, but they didn't call it. There's another travel, they didn't call that one. And they just pulled it out. With a 26-point lead and under a minute to go in the game, maybe the refs just kind of swallowed their whistles a little bit on some of the travels. On a wall, there's also another travel. And there's a shot there put up by Patillo for the Demons. 48 now, 20 for the Sailors. 34 seconds left to go in this game. The Sailors put up a good effort, definitely in the first half. I think when Samantha Campbell went out, Erica Simmons went out, and Belize Berry went out, it was really hard for them to stay with this really strong Glenwood Demon team. And Sorensen with the steal there. She gives it to Rodriguez, makes a nice pivot move, puts it off glass, just misses. Rebounded by Berry, tries to get it to Harper. Again, it's stolen away by the Demons. 5 seconds to go, 28-point lead. This game is over for the Sailors, but it wasn't worth a gallant effort. They gave it everything they had. And they just come up a bit short today. Maybe coming off that previous win, feeling good. They are hoping to maybe play this one a little tighter, but it just got away from them. The Glenwood Springs Lady Demons had 2 squads that were just as good as the other ones. So they basically had 2 really strong starting squads going against this Steamboat team that just didn't have the same amount of talent as Glenwood did. So, again, the score was 48 for the Glenwood Springs Demons, 20 for the Steamboat Springs Sailors. Stay tuned right here at 105.7 and 97.7 to listen to the boys varsity game as the Sailors try to stay unbeaten and at the top of the Class 4A rankings. That's right. That's your Steamboat Sailors boys varsity coming right up. We'll see you in about 20 minutes.
Is that it? Are you not doing the other game?
No, there's another set of managers.
Oh, okay. Do you like those flowers I brought you?
Oh, yes, thank
Awesome game. Yeah. Well, they all were. I mean,
students coming out tonight.
Everything should be plugged in.
We ask that you'll follow COVID protocol while you're in our school. And, again, we're very appreciative that you're here. If y'all would stand for national anthem.
Sorry, I was on the wrong text message feed. Oh, they're not. Okay. Hello, everybody. All right, Steamboat has started the game here against Glenwood Springs boys varsity. Granger rolling right out of the gate, hits a 3 for Steamboat, 3-0, Steamboat Springs. And the Demons now have the ball. Bonilla now over to Nayerick. Oh, and number 4, Nieslinik, Aiden Nieslinik goes up and was swatted by Cade Gideon. Out of bounds, it's going to be Demon ball. Demons work the ball around. And now the Demons moving the ball around. It's going to take me a little bit to get the Demon names down. And Avias now with the ball, gives it over to Bonilla. Bonilla now over to Avias. Now over to Nykirk. I'm going to work on that name. They're just moving the ball around. Strong defense by the Sailors, not allowing anything. Number 22, Anthony Avias, makes a nice move. Kellen Adams had nothing to do. Tried to stop him with a push. Gets his first foul. He makes the shot. It's an and 1. 3 points now for the Demons, 2 for your Sailors. Sorry, switch that. 2 for the Demons, 3 for the Sailors. And it stays that way as Pollard gets the rebound on the free throw. Now Cade Gideon brings the ball up for the Sailors. Cade Gideon now over to Rowan. Rowan looking for some help here. Cross-court pass to Adams. Adams now has the ball, finds Kreisig. Still out above the three-point line. Kreisig finds some room, goes into the key, passes out to Adams. Adams for a rainbow 3, just misses. Kreisig with the rebound, easy put up, misses. Another rebound. This time he gets fouled. 6:27 left in the first quarter, just started after this game. It's 3-2. The game opened up with Granger Rowan hitting a 3 for Steamboat. Jake Kreisig taking a free throw here, shooting 2. Makes the first one. And I apologize to people if for a little bit of a late start there maybe. And now Jake Kreisig here. And he makes his second one. So 5-2, sorry, Steamboat over the Demons. And the Demons will bring the ball up now. Nieslenik over to Nykirk. Nykirk to Nieslenik. And, Bonilla throws the ball straight to Kreisig. I'm sorry, that was the other Nieslenik. 2 Niesleniks on the floor right now for the Demons. Kellen takes a long shot. Adams missed it. And Cade Gideon, nice bounce pass to feed Pollard on the blocks. Easy shot, 7-2. Now Sailors up quick on the Demons. Demons now go on offense. Steamboat wearing the all blacks tonight, looking tough. Black uniforms, red numbers, red lettering. And they're not allowing the Demons to penetrate in, keeping them out at the 3-point perimeter. Now they set it up again. And Rowan guarding Bonilla. And now it is to Nykirk. Nykirk out top, being guarded by Gideon. Looking for a screen. They screen Gideon. Now they switch off Pollard on him now. And now it's Nieslenik over to Nykirk. And out to Bonilla. Now to Avila. They just can't get past the 3-point line. Avila puts up a 3. Comes off hard. Long rebound by the Demons. So they go back to work on offense. They're just getting nothing. Go another 3 by Avila. That one he hits. 4:42 left in the first quarter. 7 points Steamboat. 5 points Glenwood Springs. Gideon now has the ball for Steamboat. He gives it to Granger Rowan. Granger finds Kellen Adams trying to get to Pollard. Cross court to Kreisig. To Gideon. Gideon fakes the pass. Now to Rowan. Now to Adams in the corner. Adams doesn't pull the trigger. He dribbles in. Now finds Jake. Now he finds Gideon all alone for 3. Halfway down, comes back out. Goes to Pollard. Easy little tap in. Pollard easily a good 1.5 feet taller than pretty much anybody else on the court except for Jake Kreisig. Now the Demons. Avila tries to dribble in, loses control, regains it. He gives it up to Nykirk. Nykirk for a 3, misses. And Jake Kreisig with a rebound. He's going to bring it up. Now he gives it to Gideon up ahead. Gideon pulls it down, loses control, gets it back, finds Pollard down low. Too easy. They do that all night. That's what they need to do all night long. 11 points for your Steamboat Sailors. 5 points for the Glenwood Springs Demons. 3:36 left to go in the first quarter. The Demons bring it across court. They give it up to Nieslenik. Now to Nykirk. Nykirk to Avila. Anthony Avila has a 3-pointer for the Demons. He picks up his dribble. Adams all over him. They find Nykirk down low. Tries to put it off the glass. Instead he misses, and it's Jake Kreisig with the rebound. Kreisig just dribbling the ball up, taking it himself. Gives it over to Rowan. Rowan finds Pollard down low, who kicks it out to Gideon. Gideon fakes, takes baseline, finds bounce pass. Adams, 3-pointer. That's money. Adams nailing it from the corner, 14-5. Steamboat jumping out quick on the Demons. 2:55 left in the first quarter. And that's going to be, I thought it was going to be a travel. They're not. They're going to call Cade Gideon for his first foul on a push. And there's going to be some substitutions here. Lindquist in, Metzler in, and Restad in, and a timeout on the floor. So, little choppy there at the beginning, folks, and I apologize for that. There is, when we were at Eagle Valley, we weren't able to post the video and the sound and everything from the game because of the music that they play in the gym. So we were trying to, they played the music right up to the beginning. So we were trying not to get that music in so that we can bring you the replays of this game. That being said, this is Drew McElhaney coming to you from Glenwood Springs. And I want to throw out some sponsors real quick to make this happen. Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the all-new Steamboat Motors, and the Paoli Group at Steamboat Group Realty. And they're going to inbound the ball now. It's the Demons ball, 14-5, Sailors over the Demons. And there's a foul, an offensive foul on the Demons. And the call is a push. With 2:47 left in the first quarter, it's now going to be the Sailors ball bringing it up. Cade Gideon here bringing the ball up. Passes over to Metzler, who's now in the game. And they give it into Lindquist, who's now in the game. Tries to make a pass to Restad. It's intercepted by the Demons, but it goes out of bounds on the Demons, so it will be Sailors ball baseline. Cade Gideon will be taking the ball out of bounds. Jay Gideon looking for Pollard. Instead gives it to Restad out at the 3-point. Over to Jackson Metzler all alone. Doesn't pull the trigger. Now he gives it to Lindquist for 3, and he cashes from the corner. Same place where Adams hit his. So that's 2 for the Sailors in that same corner. 17-5 Sailors over the Demons. And number 20 shoots for the Demons. Misses. Lindquist with the rebound. That was Heisel with that shot. Now Jackson Metzler, a little too strong, misses everything. Ball goes out of bounds. That's just what happened there, folks, is he cut off all his COVID hair, and he didn't realize how light he is now, and he just launched that ball. He'll have to adjust to the weight differential now that he's cut all his hair off. Pollard will take a seat. On the court right now for your Sailors is Gideon, Lindquist, Restad, Metzler, and Kreisik. And it's going to be Nizlinak bringing the ball up over to Avia, now to Bonilla. Oh, no, that's another Nizlinak. This is 2 Nizliniks. And they take a nice finger roll there, attempt by Avia, but he missed it. And Restad goes in strong with a little finger roll, rolls it off the glass and in. 19-5, Sailors are all over the Demons early. And Avia takes a shot from the corner. Nothing but air on that one. The Sailors come down. There's a foul on the floor as the Sailors get the rebound, number 24. Anthony Avia is going to get that one. Heisel and Avia, I keep confusing, so I'll try to clean that up. Here we go. Here's Metzler. Metzler now to Adams. Adams now finds Metzler down low. Pump fake goes up. Rebounded by Kreisik. Kreisik puts it up too hard. Doesn't fall, and just a poor decision by Jake Kreisik right there. That's a foul that did not need to happen in the backcourt. Nothing good was going to come from that. And Kreisik will pick up his first foul. With 1:08 left to go here in the first quarter. 19-5, Sailors over the Demons. Anthony Avia. I apologize. That was Reed Swanson that time. Reed Swanson, who has a 3 in the game earlier, travels with the ball right there. And now Kellen Adams. Kellen Adams over to Ibira. Ibira in the game now for the Sailors. Looking to Lindquist. Couldn't get it to him. Can't find anybody. Now to Jake Kreisik, who finds Kellen Adams cross court. Metzler in the corner into Lindquist. Triple team. Kicks it out to Adams. Double teamed over to Metzler. Now to Ibera. Ibera now back over to Metzler. Now to Kreisik. They're all out on the perimeter. Can't seem to penetrate at all. Find Metzler. Metzler still not pulling the trigger yet. Metzler still not pulling the trigger. Finds Adams just passing the ball around. Now they get it into Lindquist. And they double down on him. Triple down. And now out to Adams. Now out to Metzler. No one's taking a shot here. We're running out of time here in the first quarter. No one's taking a shot. Give him the ball to Ibera. Ibera needs to shoot. Someone needs to shoot. Lindquist with 3 seconds left. And he misses everything. I'm not sure if that was an air ball or just a missed foul call on that. It's surprising that Lindquist would come up that short. But at the end of the first quarter, it's 19 points for your hometown Sailors, 5 points for the Glenwood Springs Demons. Sailors out all over the Demons early. That's a good start for them, considering that they've last couple games that the Sailors have played have come out a little slow in the first half, with great adjustments done by Coach Van Dahl at halftime. Has made great adjustments in the previous games to bring us a strong second half by the Sailors. So the way they started out that first quarter, we might be looking at a complete game by the Sailors tonight, and that would be really nice. It'd be nice to see the Sailors put up a 65 or a 70 spot on a team. They totally have the ability to do it. They just haven't gotten it done this year. And your Steamboat Sailors, who are off to a great start this season, 7-0 overall, 6-0 in the league, leading the Western Conference and also in the top rankings of the state 4A schools. Taking on the Glenwood Springs, who are usually a powerhouse in basketball, but this year a little bit down. They're 3-4 overall and 2-3 in the league. It's Demon ball, and Demons now working it around the perimeter. Here at the start of the second quarter, 19-5, Sailors over the Demons. And this is Nieslanick, goes in, and they're going to call a hold down low. I don't know if it's on the floor, he calls it. That's going to be on Kellen Adams. Kellen Adams with his second foul of the game. Inbounding the ball, number 15, McMillan. And he gets it out to Nieslanick. Now over to Avila, who takes a long three, and he nails it. Avila with a good shot. 19-8. Sailors over the Demons. Kellen Adams up to Pollard, but Pollard up high, not down low. Pollard now over to Ibira. Ibira now moving the ball around, finds Krysick. Gets a screen from Pollard. They're looking for a give and go. They covered it well. Krysick just dribbled it down, gets yanked on the arm. That's a foul on number 4. That's one of the Nieslanick brothers. That's Aiden Nieslanick. Kellen Adams out, going to take a seat on the bench, get some water, get a little break. Carter Reestad in the game now for him. And Kay Gideon just lobs it up to Krysick. Krysick gets it. Oh, the no travel call. And he puts it up and misses. Pollard's going to get called for over the back. I don't know how he can be over the back when he's 10 feet taller than everybody else, but they call him for over the back here. And it's going to be Demons ball, 19-8. Sailors leading. 7:06 left to go in the first half. And the Demons moving the ball around on the outside. Bonilla over to Avila. Another 3 attempt, and he nails it. He's feeling the hot hand. Looks at the audience. Giving a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake as he's feeling hot. Gideon now to Ibira. Ibira looking over, finds Carter Reestad. Reestad gets reached in on by McMillan, who gets the foul. That's just going to be out of bounds here. Ibira will come out. Granger Rowan back in. Granger Rowan also cutting off a whole bunch of his COVID hair. And we got, a little give and go going from Krysick to Cade Gideon. Gideon wasn't looking for the pass, but Gideon steals it. Nope, they get it back. Gideon, now the Demons have a little bit of an advantage here, but a bad pass slows things down, allows the Sailors to get back on defense. And they're going to have to start things over again. And number 22, Swanson, looked like he lost a little control of the ball there. Must have gone off a Sailor, though. They call the ball for the Demons. And now they move it around. That was Bonilla. Now it's Avila. Hits it again. He looks at the crowd, gives a what do you want from me? What else do you need from me? He's hit 3 in a row from 3. Avila feeling hot right now. Gideon tries to answer. A little hard. Comes down. The ball's loose. It's going to be one of the Nieslanicks coming up with the ball. Gives it over to Swanson. Now to Avila from the other side of the court. Thought about it. Now gives the ball back out to Aiden Nieslenik. There's two brothers Niesleniks on this team that start, so it's a little difficult. You'll hear Nieslenik a whole bunch. It won't be the same Nieslenik every time. And Carter Riestad gets the ball, and the Demons just foul him. 5:26 left to go in the first half. 19 points Sailors, 14 points Demons. Demons have crawled back into this on the hot shooting hand of Anthony Avila. And let's see, Riestad to Rowan, over to Gideon in the corner. Gideon, nice touch on that one, nails that three. 22-14 Sailors now over the Demons. 5:14 left to go in the first half. Swanson now with the Demons, gives it over to Bonilla. Bonilla, short shot, misses. Rebound, Kreisig. Kreisig now up to Carter Riestad. Carter Riestad brings it down, and they're going to foul him. So Carter Riestad just taking it down every time and making them foul him. He's playing with a ball of energy right now. And the Demons are having a hard time finding an answer to stopping Carter Riestad. Not that he hasn't been shooting lights out yet, but we're waiting for him to get hot. And Kreisig will come to the bench for a break as Lindquist comes in. So on the court is Carter Riestad shooting a free throw here, 1-1. And so hard, and Pollard with the rebound finds Lindquist. Lindquist just gets it back out to Carter Riestad at the top. Carter dribbles down low and then kicks it out to Gideon. Feels hot for three, tries another one, a little too strong. Pollard, too easy. Rebound put back in for Pollard. 24-14, 10-point lead for the Sailors. 4:42 left to go in the first half. Here come the Demons. And the Demons push it up. Now they give it up. It's going to be Swanson. 22 makes a shot, misses. Easy rebound for Pollard. Outlets to Gideon at midcourt. Gideon waits for the rest of the team. Now he makes a move. Feeds Pollard coming down the freight train. And he toots his horn for another basket. 26-14. Pollard having his way today. 4:16 left to go in the half. And Aiden Nieslenik challenges the Sailors in the paint. Undersized, but not afraid. Draws a foul. Foul's going to be on Gideon. That'll be his second. Aiden Nieslenik now going to the free throw line. Shooting two. And that's a nice stroke there. We apologize if you got a good shaking camera. If you're streaming and the camera is shaking, we apologize. It's the JV team trying to distract the free throw shooter, stomping on the bleachers, shaking the camera. All right, missed free throw there by the Demons, and now the Sailors control the ball with 4 minutes to go here in the first half. 26-15 is the score. And they move the ball around. Here goes Metzler over to Gideon in the corner. Cross-court pass for Ranger Rowan. Puts it up. Granger just misses. Gideon with the rebound. Tries to feed it back to Rowan, but has the pass picked by Swanson. That's going to be another foul on... was that on Gideon as well? I'm waiting to see the official score. Nope, they're going to call that foul on Rowan, just his first foul. So 3:51 to go in the first half, and the Sailors putting up a very good first half right now. And they've been cleaning up the glass pretty good. Someone else that's good at cleaning up the glass is Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean up the competition. You can find them between town and the mountain on Highway 40, home of the Unlimited Wash Club. And also the Powder Claws. Call Travis and the gang down at Mountain View Car Wash and ask about the Powder Claws. That's a $75 mini detail. And if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, but I believe that you can drop off your car on a powder day and they'll drive you to the mountain. Now with COVID, that actually might have changed, so you'll have to call them and check on that, but that used to be the deal. All right, here we're back at the game, getting started here. 3:51 to go in the first half. 26-15, Sailors over the Demons. Demons are at the free throw line. It's Swanson, number 22, taking the free throw shot of a 1-and-1. It banks off hard. Rebound Kreisig, but Swanson comes in angry from missing his shot and ties up Kreisig. That arrow, though, possession arrow, goes to the Sailors, so the Sailors will retain the ball anyways. It does change the possession arrow. And Kreisig will inbound the ball to Kellen Adams, and Kellen Adams will bring the ball up across midcourt. Now he'll pass it over to Jake Kreisig, who takes a long three. Oh, just missed. Rebounded there. Here come the Demons. It's Bonita to Swanson. Now to Nieslinik. And that's a shot by Swanson. Odd angle, but he makes it. Kellen Adams to Rowan. Kind of choppy right now. Now into Lindquist. Turns around. There you go. From about the fourth little notch in the key, he makes that shot. 28-17, about 3 minutes to go in the first half here. Nieslinik. Loses control. And the Demons are trapped down low. Found Kreisig standing there. Now, number 0. That's the other Nieslinik, Blake. Missed that shot. Then the ball was stolen away by Anthony Avila, who's been hot all game, and then gets called for an offensive foul. I think he lowered his shoulder as he was going in on that play, and that's what they called him on. Kellen Adams is going to come out and take a break. Kate Gideon's going to come back in. Metzler inbounds the ball to Gideon as he brings it across midcourt. 2:30 to go in the first half. Over to Metzler. Metzler missed one earlier. He's been gun shy to pull the trigger since. And it goes out to Kreisig. Now Gideon fakes, drives the lane, finds Kreisig. This is going to be easy. Nicely done. That's how you play basketball right there, Sailors. Perfect play. 30 points in the first half so far. 17 for the Demons. And that's going to be a travel on the Demons. That's Aiden Nieslinik getting a little bit ahead of himself. His feet were left behind. That's a travel. 2:08 left to go here in the first half down here in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Sailors 30, Demons 17. Gay Gideon brings the ball across midcourt, gets a screen from Pollard, finds Rowan. Now back to Gideon. Kreisig fakes a three, drives in, finds Pollard. And too easy, and that's going to be an and one. I'm not doing any scorekeeping here, folks, but I'm sure Pollard's got to be close to 12 points right now. It's too hard to do the call and try to keep an official score, so I just try to keep you involved in what's going on and not necessarily the accurate score. And there you go. Pollard makes a nice free throw to finish off the three-point play. 33-17, 1:55 left in the first half. Gideon goes for the steal, almost gets it. Oh, and he does. They say the ball goes off of Swanson. So Cade Gideon causing the turnover there. And Cade Gideon brings it up. Oh, bad pass, stolen away by Nieslinik. Goes to the hole, just finger rolls it in. That was a good play by the Sailors, actually, not to pick up a cheap foul. Just give up that easy basket and don't pick up a foul there. Oh, Gideon with another ill-advised pass stolen away by the Demons. And Avila tries the Euro step, but he traveled. He was hot earlier. He made 3 3-pointers in a row to help the Demons crawl back into this game. But that play wasn't his, and he traveled. Now the Sailors with 1:25 to go bring the ball across as Gideon picks up his dribble, finds Rowan. Rowan now into the corner to Metzler, who just misses that one. Had a shot for that one to go down, didn't quite do it. Swanson goes up to make a pass for the Demons, changes his mind midair, and just ends up throwing the ball out of bounds. The young man is upset with himself. He's had a good first half, no reason to be upset with himself. Everybody makes a mistake here and there. And here comes Cade Gideon. Cade Gideon now being challenged out top by Swanson. Now to Metzler with 59 seconds to go in the first half. Gideon's alone in the corner. Finds him out top. Now Rowan all alone. Takes the shot. He doesn't take it. Now to Gideon in the corner. Gideon will take it. Gideon misses. And Swanson now comes down with the ball. And Swanson pushing it up. Gideon trying to come from behind him. And he just defends Gideon off with his body and makes a nice play. Finish off that one. 33-21 as the Demons slowly crawling back a little bit here at the end of the first half. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sailors have the ball. Gideon up top. He finds Jake Kreisig in the corner, now rolling, now back out to Gideon at top, now over to Metzler. Metzler now to Gideon. Gideon back to Metzler. They're looking to feed it into Pollard or something. 15 seconds to go in the half. Kreisig standing there. Not sure what they're trying to set up. Now they find Kreisig looking for a give and go. Kreisig just turns around from the free throw line. Misses. Gideon there for the rebound. Goes off Gideon, out of bounds. 1.7 seconds left in the first half. 33 points for the Sailors, 21 points for the Demons. A good first half so far for the Sailors, coming out playing probably their best first half we've seen all season. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. They didn't call it. And the half ends right there. That's the end of the first half. Referee missed the Demon player stepping out of bounds. And before we go to a commercial break, I just want to say thanks to Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Mountain View Car Wash, Russell's Auto Salon, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the all-new Steamboat Motors, and the Paola Group with the Colorado Group Realty. Thanks for tuning in to us here at 105.7, and if you need it, we're also on 97.7. And we're streaming on YouTube under Steamboat Radio YouTube page. So feel free to stream us there if you like. And we're going to go to break here. We got about 9.5 minutes till the end of the halftime here, and we'll see you back here in Glenwood Springs in about 9 minutes. This is Drew McElhaney.
Which is really hard for me. Really hard for me. YouTube, Steamboat Radio page. The game is delayed, so you can't watch it with the radio sound. The radio is live, the stream is a little bit behind.
Fred needs Advil. Gus has Advil. Fred.
Sorry about that at the beginning. I should probably see how that video is coming out. What we got to do to get Ranger Rowan shooting again? Yeah. You have a not this, I mean, making. I'm just mean like just shooting. He was paused to get into it, and now he's just closing up. Oh, shoot. I thought you were saying something. That's funny. I want to do that. It's so funny. Yeah, they seem really intense, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, they look like they're serious frustrations. Anyway, that way I can share it with everybody else up there. Two minutes to the start of the second half. 2 minutes.
Okay, welcome back to Glenwood Springs, Colorado for the second half of the boys varsity basketball game. Glenwood Springs Demons versus the Steamboat Springs Sailors. Sailors jump out on the Demons in the first half, going up 33-21. It looks like it's going to be Sailor ball to start the second half here at midcourt. No, maybe I'm wrong. And nope, it looks like it's going to be Demon ball. That makes sense considering that Pollard won the tip at the beginning of the game. I'm Drew McElhaney bringing you the call here from Glenwood Springs. And the ball is inbounded by the Demons to start the second half. Here we go. And it's going to be Bonilla from the corner for the Demons. He misses. Long rebound. Bonilla gets his own rebound. He gives it out to Niezlenik. Niezlenik, long three. Cashes it for the Demons. Coming out of the gate with a three-pointer. Cutting the score down to 9, 33-24. Now the Sailors go on offense. Rowan finds Kreisig. No look pass to Adams. Adams, nothing but the bottom of the net from the corner. Adams cashes a three to answer the three from the Demons. So 36-24 now. Sailors over the Demons. Swanson drives down on Adams. Gives it out. Now it goes to Nykurk. And Swanson now hits a three from the corner for the Demons. So the Demons coming out warm and hitting a couple threes right out of the bat. Adams going to try to answer it again. He misses that one, but Jake Kreisig comes down with the rebound on the far end. Throws it cross court to Adams again. Thinks about it, doesn't. Now gives it to Kreisig. Thinks about it, doesn't. He's backing in. Swanson, who's way smaller than him. And he had such a good advantage over Swanson, but decided to lower his shoulder as he went in. Everybody in the gymnasium, including the referee, saw that one, called him for the offensive penalty there. Can't lower your shoulder like that. 6:42 left to go in the third quarter. 36 Sailors, 27 Demons. That's going to be Bonilla to Swanson. Nykurk misses short. Rebounding Gideon. Gideon now pushing the ball up for the Sailors. Comes to the top of the key. Adams now Kreisig corner three. Just misses. Long rebound. It's going to tie up. Nice hustle there by Granger Rowan to get the tie up, and that's going to give. It should be Sailor possession. It was. They never switched the arrow over at the beginning of the game. So now it is Sailor ball. Gideon underneath the basket, gives it out top to Rowan. Now finds Gideon in the corner. Does a fake. It's double team now to Rowan. Rowan threw it to Kreisig. I don't know if Kreisig thought that ball was going to somebody else, but he pulled his hands down. The ball just sailed out of bounds. Just a little miscommunication there by the Sailors. No harm, no foul. Here we go. Nykurk to Swanson. Swanson being guarded by Adams. Splits two defenders. Goes inside. Does a nifty finger roll. Misses. But rebounded there by Blake Niezlenik, the other Niezlenik brother, and he gets the rebound put back. 36-29. Demons making a little bit of a comeback here. Kellen Adams looking for some help, finds Kreisig. Now cross-court pass over to Gideon in the corner. Gideon finds Kreisig all the way on the other side, playing cross-court passing here, and Pollard just too easy. That's the answer for the Sailors. That's what got them all their points in the first half, was feeding Eric Pollard. They just need to keep feeding Eric Pollard, keep that score going up and not coming down. And Swanson now, Nykurk now to Bonilla. Bonilla trying to find something. Good defending by Adams. And Niezlenik tries to go to Pollard. That's not going to happen. There's quite a big size differential on that one. And now it's Bonilla being guarded by Adams. Adams gives up a little bit. Bonilla makes a nice move to just get around Adams. Adams has to put the body into him, gets called for a pushing foul. That's three on Adams. He got two early in the first half. He's going to have to play the second half with a little bit of foul trouble. This is going to be Bonilla. Omar Bonilla shooting here for the Demons. Not quite on target that time. Misses that one. We're going to have some swap outs here. Pollard's coming out. Rowan's coming out. Adams coming out. Restad in. Metzler in. Lindquist in for the Sailors. Omar Bonilla making his second free throw attempt. That one he makes. So it's 4:54 left to go in the third quarter. 38-30. Sailors leading, but the score has dwindled down, and now there's a steal by the Demons. Kreising's going to try to, nope, he doesn't contest it. Blake Nieslanick now, he's got a hot hand. He's got 4 unanswered points here for the Demons. Cutting the score down to only a 6-point lead now by the Sailors. Sailors need to get themselves put together here as the Glenwood Springs Demons are trying to crawl back into this game. And the undefeated Sailors, Gideon from the corner misses. I thought it looked like it was going to go down. Now he gets his rebound and goes in too easy. 4-11, 40 points for your Sailors, 32 points for the Demons. And Nieslanick drives in, and they're going to call a travel. Yes, they are. You never know. High school refereeing what they're going to call, but that was the correct call. It was a travel. 4:03 left to go in the third quarter. 40 points for the Steamboat Sailors, 32 for the Glenwood Demons. This is the first school where I have broadcasted that actually has fans in the stands. There's more people in this gym than I've seen in any gym, and they're actually making some noise and getting loud. It almost feels like I'm at a high school basketball game. All right, so we got Metzler, now to Kreisig, now to Restad, now to Gideon in the corner, finds Jake all the way on the other side. Jake goes in, misses his first one, missed the finger roll, but gets the rebound, puts it back in, stayed with it. That's good hustle. 42-32, Sailors. And now Nieslanick, Aiden Nieslanick will bring it up for the Demons. And now he's going to find Avila, who was really hot in the first half. He hasn't taken a shot, though, since. Oh, he thought about there. Now he takes it. That kid can shoot. And now he makes another one. That's his 4th three-pointer of the game for Avila, who brings him closer, 42-35. Oh, to try to steal the play there. Metzler tries, loses it, but it goes to Kreisig. Now he finds Carter Restad. He goes baseline. That's going to be offensive. That was clearly offensive. Carter Restad just being a little too aggressive running the baseline there. Defender was there all day. That's going to be a 20-second timeout on the floor there. So, 20 seconds timeout. It's 3:02 left in the third quarter. 42 Steamboat, 35 Glenwood Springs. Nobody's hitting any bank shots, but if you were to hit a bank shot, you should hit at Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley's the only locally owned bank with locations both in Steamboat and in Craig. And there's some serious battling going on out here. This is not going to be an easy win for the Sailors. They jumped all over the Demons early, but the Demons are crawling back with some sharp shooting from the outside. So as we come back from the timeout here, with 3:02 left in the third, on the floor for your Sailors is Metzler, Lindquist, Ibarra, Eric Pollard, and Kellen Adams coming back in with his 3 fouls. So coach feeling that Kellen can play with 3 fouls. There's only about 3 minutes left in this third quarter, so I guess Kellen will be all right as he just stays out of some foul trouble here. Steamboat would hate to lose him. Bonilla drives the lane, goes around Lindquist and puts it in. 42-37 as the Demons crawl closer to Steamboat. They feed it into Eric Pollard. There's like 4 guys on Pollard. Now to Lindquist. Lindquist, he gets it knocked out of his hands. It's a 3-on-2. Avila makes a bad pass, stolen away by Lindquist. Great defense by Lindquist to get back and take that ball away. And now it's Ibarra. And he's going over to, now it's Adams. It was Metzler, now Adams. Now back to Lindquist. Pollard. They don't triple team him when he's out top, but when he's down low, they're putting everybody on him. Adams is finding Metzler all alone in the corner. Pulls the trigger, misses. A little too hard. Don't get the foul, and he backs off, gets back on defense. Bonilla for the Demons tries to drive the lane, kicks it back out. That was one of the Nieslanicks. That was Which Nieslinik was that? That was Blake Nieslinik with that missed shot. 1:51 left to go in the third quarter. 42 for Steamboat, 37 for Glenwood Springs. Kellen Adams now bringing the ball up for Steamboat. He gives the ball over to Metzler. Metzler down to Jake Kreisig, who steps back for a three. A push somewhere. It was away from the ball. Looks like that was one of the Niesliniks. That was Blake Nieslinik with a push, I think, on Pollard down low, which it turned out good for the Sailors because the attempt, three-point attempt by Kreisig was off the mark. Adams now has it. Adams cross court to Ibarra. Ibarra now working it around, trying to find some help. Finds Kreisig. 1:21 to go in the third. Kellen Adams with the three, misses. It's going to be rebounded by Kreisig. Oh, don't get the foul. Jake kind of throwing the arm around down there. And he has to pick up his dribble because Swanson tried to pick him. Now he feeds it into Pollard. That's going to be easy and an and one. That was like the Empire State Building going up against your local Steamboat size building. Kid literally had no chance to defend Eric Pollard right there. Pollard just turns around, puts it nicely off the glass, works his way to the free throw line to try to make it for 3 points. I think his scoring line for Eric Pollard in this game is going to look good at the end. And you can hear stomping going on in the stands. Like I said, there's quite a few fans here. And there's a foul on the Sailors. That was on 22 on Jake Kreisig. That's going to be his third foul. So we have Kellen Adams with 3 fouls. We got Jake Kreisig with 3 fouls. And not a big a lead as we used to have. So the Sailors are going to have to buckle down here, I should say, and get this game back under control because they're an undefeated team at the top of the conference. And Glenwood Springs is more towards the lower end of the conference. But then again, Steamboat's been asked to. There's going to be a foul on the floor as Glenwood Springs drives to the hole. Jackson Metzler with that foul. Steamboat being asked to play a lot. This is their 3rd game in 4 days. So there's definitely going to be a fatigue issue going on for Steamboat here. Steamboat now defending. Swanson just goes right around Metzler, but help out by Lindquist. Throws the shot off. Now it's rebounded. Now it's Kellen Adams over to Metzler all alone for a 3. That one he's feeling. Just misses. Back out to Metzler. Tipped to him by, I think, Ibarra. And now Adams will set it up again. Tries to feed it into Lindquist, but has the ball stolen. And it's going to be, that's Nykirk. Nykirk to Swanson. Swanson now gives it out to one of the Nieslinik brothers. That's Aiden Nieslinik. Now to Nykirk. Now Bonilla makes a baseline move. Reverse layup, misses it. Had to go reverse to get around Pollard. Couldn't do it. Now they got the ball. 4 seconds to go. Everybody's counting it down. Lindquist, long 3, not even close. Metzler almost tried to get a quick little whoop-de-doo there at the end, but nothing going. So we come to the end of the third quarter. Steamboat doesn't have as comfortable a lead as they did at halftime. It's 44-37. Demons crawling back into this game with some sharpshooting from outside. Their sharpshooters have been Swanson, Reed Swanson, and Anthony Avila has been hot for the Demons. Omar Bonilla has had a decent game for the Demons. Over on your Steamboat side, they've had a strong game. Eric Pollard by far has the most points. I wouldn't be surprised if he's somewhere up around 14 or 16 points in this game. I could be wrong, but that's my guess. Jake Kreisig's had a strong game, just hasn't found his shot from outside. In fact, none of the Steamboat players have found their shots from the outside. Kate Gideon made one earlier in the game. Granger Rowan made one straight out of the gate. I think Gideon actually has made a couple threes. But just strong hustle by the Sailors and feeding the ball down low to Eric Pollard has been the recipe for success. So, as we come into the fourth quarter, 44-37, it's going to be Pollard, it's going to be Restad, it's going to be Kreisig, Gideon, and Rowan. Swanson now bringing the ball up for the Demons. Now it's Avila. He's the hot sharpshooter, three-point shooter. Now over to Omar Bonilla. Omar Bonilla now gives it back out to Avila. Makes a spin move, and they're going to call him for a travel. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was a fancy move. It could have been a travel. That's a tough call right there, but the ref says it was. So here we go. Gideon now with the ball, brings it up, finds Carter Riestad. Riestad now finds Kreisig in the corner. He takes the three, feeling it, misses it. Riestad with a great rebound. Referee says not that good. It was over the back. They'll call that a push. That's 2 on Carter. 7:28 left to go in the game. It's a 44 points for Steamboat, 37 points for the Demons. 7-point lead right now. It's not a comfortable lead the way the Demons have been shooting from outside today. Omar Bonilla going to try to drive in on Kreisig. Feeds it over to Nykirk. Misses his shot. Oh! There's going to be a timeout on the floor. That was a brutal one. That was Reed Swanson, number 22 of the Glenwood Springs Demon, who skied. I mean, I'm talking he skied for the rebound and just had his legs taken out from underneath him, hits the ground really hard. There's a timeout on the floor. Checking him, it looks like probably for a concussion. So let's take a quick break here and thank a couple of our sponsors while they're doing this medical thing. Let's do a shout out to the new Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com with Steamboat on Highway 40. And the teams huddle up. Coaches go over some strategy. It's 7:15 left to go in the game. 44-37. Sailors still clinging to that 7-point lead. And it looks like Swanson now, I doubt he's going to be back into the game. I mean, that's one of those plays, folks, that when you see it live, it's kind of scary. That kid he skied. I mean, he was way off the ground, and when he came down, his feet were above his head. So it was scary. It was loud. Everybody went silent in the stadium, but he looks healthy. He looks fine, and he's working his way back to the bench. Gives a little shake to some friends behind the bench. And it's going to be Demon ball. Demons inbounded. Here we go. 44-37. Oh, it's going to be stolen by Carter Riestad. That's going to be an easy 2. Coast to coast for Carter. That was a great play for Carter Riestad. With about 7 minutes to go in the game. 46-37. Steamboat over Glenwood Springs. Steamboat looking to go to 8-0 on the season, 7-0 in league, and staying at the top of the ranks in Class 4A basketball. And there's a steal by Steamboat. And a 20-second call timeout by Coach Van Dahl. It looked like the Sailors might get in a little bit of trouble, so he called timeout just to guarantee possession. And it's probably a good call. So they come to the huddles to get some information. If you're doing any construction work or any repairs around the house, you should go check out Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. They're located just past Walgreens on the other side of the tracks. Also, if you have any problems with your car, especially with a collision with all the snow going on, go see Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you are always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon, they come highly recommended. 6:49 left to go in the game. Sailors still clinging to a lead, 46-37 over the Glenwood Springs Demons. The Sailor ball as Gideon brings the ball up across midcourt. Gives the ball to Rowan, now back over to Riestad. Riestad looking for something. He brings it around, gives it over to a little high pass to Gideon. Then he has it picked from behind, but he gets it back. Now he finds Carter, goes baseline. He likes that move. Carter loves the baseline. He drives that all the time. That time he gets it to fall. 48-37. And it's going to be Nykirk to Aiden Nieslanick. Back to Nykirk. And then it's given up to Blake Nieslanick. Now to other Nieslanick, Aiden Nieslanick. Nieslanick to Nieslanick. Oh, big collision on the floor. Again, if you have a big collision, go see Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-body auto service shop. That was number 24, Avia, colliding into Kate Gideon. Gideon getting the call. So it's Sailor ball, cross-court pass to Rowan from Riestad. Now Riestad goes to the corner, goes that baseline again, and makes the same shot. He'll do that all game long. That's his favorite shot. He drives the baseline, just puts it off the glass with a little flip. 50 points for the Sailors now, 37 for the Demons, as the Sailors now are starting to pull a little bit back ahead again here. And that's going to be Blake Nieslinak, number 0 for the Demons, crashing to 3 to bring it a little closer. 10-point lead for the Sailors. Jake Kreisik goes coast to coast, just finger rolls that one in. He thought he was going to have to battle his way, but for some reason the seas parted. He pulled the Moses move, made the C part, and he just went in and finger rolled it in. So with 5:20 left to go in this game, 52-40, 12-point lead for the Sailors. Solid gameplay by Jake Kreisik right there. But Carter Riestad coming with the fire, driving baseline. That's his favorite move. In fact, I think they're going to name the baseline at Kelly Meek Gymnasium the Carter Riestad baseline. Coach Van Dahl telling him what he's expecting from his guys. I'm watching Eric Pollard try to breathe through his mask, and it looks like he's trying to swallow it. I can't imagine playing basketball with a mask on. You got to give a hand to all the kids playing basketball these days with masks on. I cannot imagine trying to do it. But then again, I can't imagine myself trying to run anywhere. But we started up here in the fourth quarter. 5:16 left to go in the game. 52-40. It's Demon ball. Aiden Nieslinak out to Nykirk. Now to Swanson, who's back in the game after that huge fall and crash of the game. I didn't think he'd be back, but he drives in, takes on Pollard. He got it up, but he didn't make it because Pollard is a force to be reckoned with down low. Kellen Adams now gets the ball to Kreisik. Kreisik finds Riestad on the baseline. Oh, but it misses that one, but followed up by Pollard, who misses that. And they're going to call an over-the-back push on, I think, Eric Pollard. 44, yep, that's going to be on Pollard. But he's not in foul trouble today like he was the other day. Only 2 fouls this late into the game for Eric Pollard, playing a solid game. And it's going to be, looks like he's going to be, we must be in the bonus because we go to the other end for free throws. Nykirk, let me get the first name on Nykirk here. Alex Nykirk makes his first free throw. I'm sorry, that's Alec Nykirk. Makes his first free throw there. 52-41. Now an 11-point game. Blake Nieslinak going to come out for the Demons, and Bryson McLean in. I don't think he's played all game. That's an interesting substitution. And there you go. Nykirk makes both of them, bringing it back to a 10-point game with 4:44 left to go in the half. This game is far from over for Steamboat, as the Demons double up on Metzler, but he gets it away, finds Kreisik, now back to Metzler. He's going to take that shot, and he just can't get it to fall, but there's the rebound by Pollard. Oh, and he just can't get the rebound. But Carter Riestad with a takeaway spin around, kiss off the glass. Gotta love the way Carter Riestad is taking over this fourth quarter. And a bad pass by Nieslinak trying to find Swanson. Ball goes out of bounds on the Demons. Coach not happy. Glenwood coach not happy with that play. Asking his players to play a little bit smarter if they're going to crawl back into this. With 4:18 left to go in the game, 12-point lead for the Sailors as Kellen Adams now has the ball, gives it over to Metzler. Metzler has definitely not had the shot on yet today, but he has not stopped trying, and that's what you got to do. You can't ever stop trying. Oh, Riestad's on the baseline. We love it when he's there. Kicks it all the way out to Gideon for 3. Too hard. Back iron. Rebounded by Kreisik. Don't use that shoulder, Jake. There you go. Gives it out to Gideon. Now he goes over to Kellen Adams. Riestad tries to dump it into Metzler on the blocks. 3 defenders jump all over him. It's just a question of who they're going to call that foul on. They're going to call that on number 13, McLean, who just checked into the game for the Demons. And that's going to be a 20-second timeout called, I believe, by the Demons. And I don't know what's going on there. One of the refs certainly had some encouraging words for the opposing coach. Not sure what he was trying to say to him. Maybe the other coach was saying something the ref didn't like very much. 3:49 left to go in the game. 54-42. Sailors leading the Demons. And Steamboat just chewing up real estate all over Glenwood Springs right now. And if you're looking for real estate, you should call the Paoli Group at Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help with all your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, the Paoli Group has you covered. 3:49 to go in the game. 42 for the Demons, 54 for your Sailors. 12-point lead. Gideon inbounding underneath the basket along the baseline. Feeds it out. Oh, bad pass. Kellen. It's stolen away. Now Swanson. Oh, Swanson. We all held our breaths when he went up that he wouldn't get hurt, and he missed the shot. Kreisig coast to coast. Puts the shot kind of off the side of the backboard there on the coast to coast play. Probably would have been a little better if he pulled it up. Demons take a three. They miss it. Rebounding now. That's Carter Reestad. Feeds it up to Kellen Adams. And that's going to be Blake Nieslanick with the foul there on Kellen Adams. That's his 5th foul. So Blake Nieslanick playing with some hustle. Blake Nieslanick not doing everything he can, finds himself with 5 fouls and out of the game with 3:20 to go in the game. Now it's to Carter Reestad being guarded by Swanson. Over to Kate Gideon. Gideon now being guarded by Swanson. Swanson everywhere. Carter Reestad on that baseline again. And he's got to go to the free throw. Shooting 2. Number 4, the other Nieslanick, is now got 3 fouls. So one Nieslanick out and the other Nieslanick in foul trouble with 3:10 to go in the game. Carter Reestad just a little hard on that free throw. Finds the back iron. And there he goes. He makes that one. So Reestad makes 1 of 2. 55-42. Sailors extending their lead a little bit here. Still not out of the woods yet. But these Demons are definitely fighting. Now it's Omar Bonilla. Omar Bonilla tries to drive in, but he gets stopped. Nieslanick for 3. That's nothing but the bottom of the net. That's what the Sailors have got to be careful about. Full court press now. Adams has the ball, picks up his dribble, finds Kreisig at midcourt. Kreisig now holds and waits for Gideon. Gideon now with the ball. Goes between the legs, drives in, finds Reestad in the corner. Carter gets double teamed in the corner, tries to go baseline. And I was about to say it was going to be a pushing foul on the Demons, but nope, Coach Van Dahl called the timeout before that play happened. 2:29 left to go in the game, 55-45. Only a 10-point game. Not out of the woods yet for the Sailors, the way the Demons have been shooting the threes tonight. I did a little research before I came in on stats, and the Demons aren't necessarily a super hot three-point shooting team, but they have been feeling it tonight. But as we sit here and we start out the end of the game here with 2:29 to go, and the Steamboat Sailors just motoring along. Speaking of motoring along, go check out the all-new Steamboat Motors Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Ram trucks with store-to-door service. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com. They're also on West Steamboat on Highway 40. Gabe Gideon underneath the basket on the baseline. Inbounds it to Messler. He takes a quick shot. Goes off the side of the backboard. Swanson now up to Nieslanick. They got to play him tight on that three-point line. Cannot let these guys shoot threes. Number 15 comes up short for the Demons. Number 15, that was McMillan. McMillan now with the steal. Now up to Omar Bonilla. 2 minutes to go in the game. 10-point lead for the Sailors. Carter Reestad falls, leaving his... Nieslanick was all alone after Carter fell down, blew a tire, went down. Nieslanick missed his layup. Maybe it was just a little too easy for him. Oh, a give and go. Metzler goes straight in, makes it, and an and one. Gets a blocking foul on him. That's a great play by Metzler because I know he's been struggling today. He's never given up, though, and that's all you can ever ask of a player. Every coach will tell you that. If you're missing shots, don't get down on yourself. Just get back in the game. That play was behind you. Let's go on to the next one. Now trying to make it a three-point play. And he makes it. Great free throw stroke. Extending that Sailor lead. We need to make those free throws, and that's exactly what Metzler did. That was a great play. Minute 40 to go, 58-45. Sailors trying to go to 8-0 and stay at the top of the Class 4A rankings. Steamboat pressuring Metzler. Adams gets screened. Now it's Avila. That kid's been hot all day. They're not letting him shoot. Metzler's right up on him, not giving him anything. And they almost throw the ball away. McMillan has it now. He gives it back to Avila. Metzler just all over him. Oh, and Avila finally wiggles free. Makes a nice little shot. Full court press again here. Of course, they're going to press. They're down. Kreisig baseball throw down across the court to Metzler. Now Rowan all alone, and he's so smart not to take that shot. Pulls it out. Work the clock, Sailors. Work the clock. 50 seconds. We're under a minute. Just work the clock. You don't need any more points. You're up by 11. Well, but Kreisig tries to go inside. Now he decides to pick it up. Now he finds Gideon. He's got nothing but a lane. And they had nothing. They couldn't do anything but foul him. He had an open lane to the basket. So with 41.7 seconds left, 58 Steamboat, 47 Glenwood Springs with Cade Gideon going to the free throw line. Steamboat's never really gotten it going today from the three-point line. Cade Gideon makes his first free throw. Steamboat hasn't really gotten it going gotten themselves going from behind the three-point line tonight, but they didn't have to. They did it every other way. They drove the baselines. They fed Eric Pollard, and that's what they had to do, and that's what they did do. So Cade Gideon tries to steal the ball. He says he went off the other player, but this is high school. We don't have replay like in the NBA, so it's Demon ball. And it's Niezlanik now over to Omar Bonilla. Now he gives it out to Avila, who's been their three-point shooter. That's who they need to shoot. And they need to get a shot up because they only have 27 seconds left. And that's Omar Bonilla with a nice drive to the basket. And he gets that one to fall, bringing the game to a 10-point game with 22.7 seconds left to go in the game. You're listening to KTYV, Steamboat Springs. I've been Drew McElhaney, happy to bring you this call from Glenwood Springs. And I will be, I assume, and I'm pretty sure I'm right about this, but I have been wrong on a few things. Especially last week when I told you guys the wrong radio station to listen to the Moffat County game, but I'm sure everybody found it over on KRAI. But I will be bringing you the game from Summit on Tuesday night, I believe, is the Summit game. And I'll be more than happy to drive over to Frisco, Colorado to call that game. So with 22.7 seconds left to go in this game, the Sailors controlling a 10-point lead and looking to go to 8-0 on the season overall and 7-0 in Western Conference League and staying on top. People are going to start talking about the Steamboat team if they just keep winning like this. I've seen them play pretty much just about every team. Oh, they go long baseball to Gideon. And they beat everybody down the court. That's too easy. 20 seconds left to go. Gideon just lays it in, 61-49. This one is going to be wrapped up, folks. The Sailors are going to win this one over Glenwood Springs and go to 8-0 on the season. Omar Bonilla for the Glenwood doesn't give up, though. He throws it a three. But then Steamboat just does a baseball pass down the court, and the game comes to an end. 61-52. Steamboat Sailors over the Glenwood Springs Demons. Steamboat now goes to 8-0 on the season, 7-0 in the Western Conference. And they were asked a big task this week by playing 3 games in 4 days, and they battled through it and came out with all wins. I've also been told that the Coleridge game has been rescheduled for March 1st. Double check me on that, but I believe that was what I was told. And they're going to be playing like 4 games in that week. And these makeup games make it hard on these kids, but these guys are troopers and they're battling. So again, this has been Drew McElhaney with Steamboat Radio, KTYV 105 on your FM radio, 105.7 on your FM dial. Saying thank you and stay classy, Steamboat.
Thanks, guys. Now I gotta break all this stuff down. Yay!